Every country in the world has that one thing. You know the one, the calling card that makes people instantly think of them the moment their name is mentioned. Some countries are famous for flavors that have conquered every kitchen on the planet. Others lead the way in technology, building the gadgets and engines that power our modern lives. From the fastest trains that slice through the countryside to the most luxurious watches that tick with mathematical perfection, every nation has a specialty. But have you ever wondered how these places became the best at what they do? Today, we're traveling across the world to explore 10 countries and the incredible things they are famous for. We'll see cutting-edge robotics in Asia, engineering excellence in Europe, and the entertainment capital of the world in America. By the end of this journey, you might even discover a country that does something so much better than anywhere else, it feels like they're living in the future. Before we jump into our first destination, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're on a mission to bring the world to your screen, and you don't want to miss our next deep dive. Ready? Let's go. Japan. Technology and innovation. When we think of the future, we think of Japan. This is a nation that doesn't just use technology, it lives and breathes it. After decades of heavy investment, Japan has become a global playground for robotics and advanced engineering. Take the Shinkansen, or bullet train. Imagine traveling at over 300 kilometers per hour. That's faster than a racing car, while the train remains so smooth you could balance a coin on its edge. Their safety record is legendary. In over 50 years of operation, there have been 0 passenger fatalities due to derailments or collisions. But it's not just the big machines. Think about your childhood. Brands like Sony, Panasonic, Toyota, and Nintendo didn't just make products, they shaped our culture. Whether it's the console you play games on or the car sitting in your driveway, Japanese influence is everywhere. What's truly fascinating is the contrast. You can walk through a futuristic district in Tokyo, surrounded by neon lights, giant LED screens, and robots serving coffee, then turn a corner and find a 500-year-old wooden temple. It's a country that mastered the future without forgetting its past. Switzerland, luxury watches and precision. In a world where we all check the time on our smartphones, you might think mechanical watches are a past thing. But in Switzerland, time is a masterpiece. For hundreds of years, Swiss watchmakers have perfected the art of precision. Brands like Rolex, Omega, and Patek Philippe aren't just selling tools, they're selling tiny mechanical heartbeats. Some high-end Swiss watches contain over 200 microscopic parts, all working together in a space no larger than a coin. Why do people pay thousands for a watch? Because Swiss-made is the ultimate flex for quality. It tells the world that you value craftsmanship over mass production. Even today, these watches remain the gold standard of luxury, proving that some things, like perfect timing, never go out of style. Italy. Food loved around the world. If you ask anyone what their favorite food is, there's a massive chance the answer is Italian. From the pizza you order on a Friday night to the gelato you enjoy on a summer day, Italian cuisine is the undisputed champion of the world's palate. The secret to Italian food isn't complicated recipes, it's simplicity. Italian chefs focus on just a few fresh, high-quality ingredients: sun-ripened tomatoes, extra virgin olive oil, fragrant basil, and aged cheeses. Think about the last time you had a perfect slice of pizza. It probably had its roots in Naples. Italy taught the world that food isn't just fuel, it's an experience. For many, a trip to Italy is less about seeing the Colosseum and more about that first bite of authentic lasagna. The Netherlands, a country built around bicycles. In most countries, cars are king, but in the Netherlands, the bicycle is the boss. In cities like Amsterdam and Utrecht, there are actually more bicycles than people. The Dutch didn't just decide to bike because it was fun. They rebuilt their entire country to support it. We're talking thousands of kilometers of dedicated lanes, specialized traffic lights, and massive underground parking garages that hold 12,000 bikes at a time. Imagine going to work, picking up the kids from school, and even carrying your groceries, all on 2 wheels. It's a lifestyle that reduces stress, clears up traffic, and keeps the air fresh. The Netherlands is living proof that you don't need a loud engine to get where you're going. Brazil, the heart of football.
In Brazil, football, or soccer, isn't just a sport, it's a religion. This is the only nation to have won the FIFA World Cup 5 times, more than any other country in history. Brazil is famous for the beautiful game, a style of play that is all about creativity, joy, and rhythm. They've produced legends like Pelé, Ronaldinho, and Neymar, players who move with the grace of dancers. Walk onto any beach in Rio or a tiny street in the favelas, and you'll see kids playing. They aren't just practicing, they are expressing their national identity. For millions of Brazilians, the pitch is where dreams are made. The United States, innovation and entertainment. The United States is the world's main character when it comes to business and culture. On one side, you have Silicon Valley, where companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft literally invented the modern digital world. On the other side, you have Hollywood. It doesn't matter where you live, you've likely seen a movie produced in California. This soft power means American culture, from its music to its movies, influences the way the entire world dresses and speaks. And don't forget the stars, the literal ones. Through NASA, the U.S. led the way to the moon and continues to push us towards Mars. It's a country built on the idea that if you can dream it, you can build it. United Arab Emirates. Futuristic cities. Imagine a city rising out of the sand like a scene from a sci-fi movie. That is the UAE. In just a few decades, they transformed a desert landscape into a global hub of luxury. The UAE is famous for architecture, home to the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building ever made. They specialize in the impossible. They've built islands shaped like palm trees and shopping malls so large they contain indoor ski slopes and massive aquariums. It's a place where tradition meets total luxury. You can ride a camel in the morning and take an elevator to the clouds by afternoon. It attracts millions of people who just want to see what the impossible looks like. India. Cultural diversity. India is a continent masquerading as a country. With over 1.4 billion people, it is a staggering explosion of color, language, and faith. India is world famous for its festivals. If you've ever seen photos of people covered in brightly colored powder, that's Holi, the festival of colors. Beyond the festivals, India is the home of the Taj Mahal, a monument so beautiful it's considered one of the wonders of the world. What's amazing about India is the and. It is ancient and modern. It is home to some of the world's oldest traditions like yoga, yet it is also a global leader in IT and software engineering. It's a place where 1,000 different worlds exist at once. China, the world's manufacturing giant. Look at the bottom of your phone, your laptop, or your favorite pair of shoes. There's a high chance you'll see the words "Made in China." China has become the engine of the global economy. Their ability to manufacture at a scale and speed that no one else can match is simply breathtaking. But it's not just about factories. China has also built the world's most extensive high-speed rail network, connecting distant cities in hours. China's growth is a story of scale. They don't just build a bridge, they build the world's longest bridge. They don't just build a city, they build an entire industrial zone overnight. They are the builders of the modern world. Germany. Engineering and precision. If Japan is about the future, Germany is about quality. When you hear the phrase German engineering, you think of one thing, something that is built to last forever. Germany is the birthplace of the modern automobile. Brands like BMW, Mercedes, and Audi, and Porsche are respected globally not just because they're fast, but because they're perfectly engineered. There's a sense of solidness in everything they make, from their cars to their industrial machinery. German engineering is the reason people trust their cars at high speeds on the Autobahn. It's a culture of reliability. If a German engineer says a machine will work, it's going to work for the next 50 years. It's incredible to see how much each nation contributes to our global community. Whether it's Japan's robots, Italy's pizza, or Germany's cars, the world is a much better place because of these unique strengths. But these are just 10 countries. There are nearly 100 more with each their own hidden gems, secret traditions, and world-class achievements. If you enjoyed this journey across the world, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating facts and global discoveries. And now, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which country should we explore next? Is there a superpower your country has that we didn't mention? Your country might be the star of our next video. Until next time, keep exploring.